Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today I'm gonna rank all four Polo colors. So as you probably know, there are four colors of Polo fragrance: green, red, blue, and black. There are fragrance outside of those color pattern, like Polo Earth, for example, that was released not so long ago. And I won't talk about those fragrance because it will be too much, and then I will have to include maybe even discontinued fragrance. So I won't go into this. I'll stay just with the four main color, and I'm gonna go with the flankers. And I tried every Polo fragrance that are currently released, at least on paper, not in skin. So I think I can give a good review about that. So as for my ranking, the number four, so the worst color, is actually Polo Black. And I think some of you might be disappointed. Polo Black is actually a really great fragrance. Why it's so low, there's a couple of reasons. One of them is that there's just two fragrance in the line. That doesn't give a lot of edge to pick something good in it and make it forward. Also, the fragrance, it's nice, but it doesn't seem to really fit anywhere properly. Like all the other fragrance in the list will be going well in one of my category. And you know, we've seen some of my videos. You know, my categories are business, dating, winter, summer, everyday fragrance. Fragrance could be really versatile, and that's actually a good thing. And for many people, that could be the best polo for that specific reason. But I'm not a fan at all of versatile fragrance. All the versatile fragrances I have are fragrances that I never wear. And the reason is that I believe that we should have specialized fragrance. In certain occasion, we should have some specific fragrance, and in other occasion, we should have another specific fragrance. If you have something that is good for everything, it's actually great for nothing. Or sometimes it could be great at one thing, but just good for the rest. And I really believe that if you want to have a great fragrance for a great event, it should be the fragrance that fit with the event. And Polo Black, well, it kind of goes with everything. It could work as a business fragrance, could work as a dating fragrance, could work as an everyday fragrance, could work in summer, could work in winter, will be good every time. And again, for many people, that makes it the best fragrance of the line. But for me, that makes it the worst because it's not really great to be like a business fragrance, not really great to be a dating fragrance, not really great to be an everyday fragrance, and it won't be great in either summer and winter. Just you'll be able to make it work. And it's really how I would rate it being not the best. Number three is Polo Red, and Polo Red is actually really good. And for me, it's more of a dating fragrance. It's an excellent and amazing dating fragrance. It's sweet, it's really original by itself, and even I think if it would do like a top dating fragrance, it will probably be on that list. It's way better than a lot of the common fragrance that we see, like Eros or Le Male. Really an amazing fragrance. And I think for that reason, it will also be probably someone else number one in the list because it's so amazing. And the reason it's so low is because even though I think it's amazing, I never tend to use it. I have a bottle of the Intense, which is the best of them all. Second the best would be probably the Extreme, the black bottle. But I never really wear it. I never like bring the occasion to do it. And well, it's not really like the type of fragrance I wear. I'm not into sweet fragrance. I'm more into old school kind of fragrance, and this is why it's lower. But I mean, it would really depend on what is your type of fragrance. But as a dating fragrance, it's really amazing. All of them are really amazing. You should check it out. Number two, and it's really sad to say it, and it's Polo Green. And why I put Polo Green there, and that number one, even though Polo Green is my favorite fragrance from the line, it's because of the Polo coloring that is really horrible. It's like modernized, but for me, it's not even a Polo Green. It's like a Polo Sport flanker. The fragrance kind of kills what it is, what the fragrance is. The line, like the whole green color of Polo. I get that it might be attractive for some people, but I don't like it. and it's the whole color that I ranked. And if it wouldn't be for this fragrance, I'd probably have put it number one. I was thinking about it, but the Polo Cologne Intense really made me put it lower. Both of them are really good fragrance as like a business fragrance. They are really masculine, especially the older one, and the newer one is a bit, it's still masculine, but it's more fresh. It tries to be more mass appealing, more suitable for an everyday fragrance, and it makes it less good as a business fragrance and more versatile. And I think that's also why people like Mo. Usually people like things that are versatile, that works for everything, which is a bit sad, but that's how the market is right now. But that makes it a less good fragrance because of that. It doesn't excel at what it was doing as it used to. Now, number one is Polo Blue, and what I love about Polo Blue is that it's an amazing summer and an amazing everyday fragrance, at least for the line. Of course, some of those fragrances will not last really like super long, like the whole day. You can find some in the line that do. I like that there's a variety in the fragrance. If you take Deep Blue, for example, it's really different from the other fragrance. It still bring that little mango note that it's in Polo Black. So even like for people that like Polo Black, Polo Deep Blue might be a better choice. Still versatile, but will excel in being a summer and everyday fragrance. And this is what I like about those fragrances, especially as a summer fragrance. I think they're really great. They're really unique. They bring a lot of what the old school fragrance, like the old school aquatic fragrance, are in a really modern way. And it's something I say once in a while. It's that the Polo Blue is actually the best 90s fragrance. And if you look, it was made in 2005, but for me, it's still the best 90s fragrance because it really incarnate all of the 90s fragrance were and make it like as best as could ever be. And of course, had 5 years after the 90s to do it, so that might be why, but still amazing fragrance. Personally, the original is the one I like the most. I would say Deep Blue might be a really good one also that you want to check it out. There's a little something of Deep Blue that is in the Acqua di Gio line, and if you like Acqua di Gio, you probably would enjoy the fragrance too. I wouldn't say it's a cologne or anything, but it's like a little something. Same for Dolce and Gabbana Light Blue. Another thing I like about the Polo Blue is that there's something for everyone, I think. There's somewhat more an old school vibe, some that are more modern, some that are more fresh and less appealing, and some that are a little bit more bold. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, we'll like and share. If you have a different opinion, I'd like to know what is your top 5, which is the best color in all the 4 Polo, and in order, please write us in the comment. I'd like to know what is your opinion. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.